The Iranian parliament has voted to close the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz.
If Iran actually carry out what they've threatened to do, would be 3 times the size of the shocks we've seen in the past.
It would be, I think, a massive escalation that would merit a response, not just by us, but from others.
The ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran could plunge the entire global economy into recession.
So this is not the video I was expecting to make today, but you better brace yourself for what's about to happen. Over the last 48 hours, the United States and Israel have launched a coordinated attack against Iran's nuclear facilities and naval assets across the Persian Gulf. As a result, Iran has retaliated. Shipping, oil, and critical reserves are now effectively closed off from the rest of the world. The timeline of ongoing conflict is expected to last another 4 weeks. And if things don't hopefully resolve soon, the entire situation could get significantly worse. That's why we really got to discuss exactly what's happening, why the markets are beginning to panic, and the consequences of ongoing escalation when it comes to oil, shipping, food prices, and really the entire economy as a whole. Because the reality is, what happens next could reshape the entire market a lot faster than people are prepared for. Alright, so in terms of how we got here, to bring you up to speed, we have to talk about Operation Epic Fury. See, for those unfamiliar, throughout the last year, the United States has engaged in ongoing talks with Iran for fear that they could be dangerously close to creating a nuclear weapon. So the Trump administration drew a very clear line: scale it back or face consequences. Unfortunately though, when those talks failed to produce an agreement, and intelligence suggested that Iran could be months or possibly weeks from nuclear capability, on February 28th, the US moved forward with strikes targeting Iran's nuclear infrastructure, missile production sites, and air defense systems in an effort to stop these nuclear advancements before it was too late. And on the surface, it seemed to be successful. However, in the hours that followed, Iran didn't back down. Instead, they retaliated. They targeted US military positions. They've attacked nearby alliances. Commercial flights are being diverted or completely canceled altogether. And key lifelines are being shut down in an effort to cut off the rest of the world. In fact, these next few days will completely determine whether or not this stabilizes or escalates to the point that changes the entire course of our economy.